Hey guys. So first of all, I hope that you guys had an amazing Christmas, and this will be my last video of the decade, and then it's gonna be 2020, which is kind of insane. With that being said, however, I'm sad to say that this specific video is kind of gonna be a rant video, and I really didn't want to end the decade with this video, but I kind of feel like I have to. I need to talk about the fact that YouTube, honestly, has turned into quite the joke. The you part of YouTube, it's been long gone. It's been dead for a long time. It's been replaced by brands and advertisers, and creative suppression, that's been running rampant on the site for God knows how long. It's just, the site's turned into a joke. Creators get little to no support, and there's really no happy medium on the site. Now, what exactly do I mean when I say that there's no happy medium here on YouTube? Well, recently, YouTube was found violating COPPA. COPPA being the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act. And basically, COPPA is there to prohibit advertisers from collecting data from children 13 years and younger. So that's what COPPA is there for. So YouTube was found violating COPPA, and the FTC slapped a freaking huge fine on YouTube to the tune of $170 million, and the FTC and YouTube eventually settled. Now, since the FTC and YouTube settled, there's been talk of a lot of changes on the website. Creators now have to mark their videos as made for kids or not made for kids. So basically how you can do that is you can go into your YouTube studio, and it's in your settings somewhere. I'm gonna have to double check because I recently did it. I should know this, but you basically can click a button that selects all of your videos and like mass, marks them as made for kids or not made for kids. You can go and you can mark your channel, like your entire channel, as made for kids or not made for kids. Again, I did this recently, but here's the thing. If your videos are marked as made for kids, you're not gonna have comments on them. There's not gonna be end cards, the notification bell, you're not gonna be able to save these videos to watch later playlists, things like that. Those features are going to be disabled for videos that are marked as made for kids. But that's not the biggest problem here. Videos that are marked as made for kids will not contain targeted ads. And the creators of said videos that could be marked as made for kids, they make 80 to 90% of their revenue off those targeted ads. So they could see an 80 to 90% decrease in their revenue if their content's marked as made for kids, because these targeted ads won't be there. And obviously I know that we all have to be compliant with COPPA, but still, that sucks. Now, how exactly does one classify what makes a video made for kids? Well, the FTC made their own list of what they think makes a video made for kids. I'm gonna put a link down in the description below to the FTC post where you can see all the points that the FTC has listed when it comes to what makes a video made for kids. When it comes to me personally in my videos, one of the points that stood out to me is the inclusion of animated characters. I have videos where I talk about anime and I include animated characters from said animes. Are those videos made for kids? Like, am I gonna get dinged by COPPA for those? What about the playthrough of Danganronpa on my channel, and I've just started playing Danganronpa 2? What about that? Is that gonna get me dinged too? Although, to be fair, Danganronpa, the whole series of Danganronpa, features a lot of blood and murder. It does show animated characters, yes, but it shows a lot of blood and murder. So maybe for those videos, I'm okay. Anyways, back to the original topic here. Because of COPPA and these new changes, I have a feeling that creators will lean towards creating more mature content to keep the ad revenue coming in. And if you haven't gone into your channel and marked your videos or your entire channel made for kids or not made for kids, I do suggest doing that soon, because all of this goes into effect on January 1st, 2020. Well, But yeah, as I just stated, I personally feel like creators will want to create more mature content in order to stay out of that made for kids zone where the targeted ads don't exist, and so they can keep the ad revenue coming in. However, here's the thing, making more mature, edgy content is gonna piss YouTube off. Now, what exactly do I mean by that? Well, YouTube is known to suppress the viewership of more mature, edgier content. But the kicker is, it seems like YouTube gets to decide who's allowed to be edgy and mature and make that kind of content, and who's not allowed to be edgy and mature and make that kind of content, which is a personal piss off for me. For example, on Christmas Day, I got an email from YouTube saying that one of my videos was violating community guidelines. And the reason it was violating community guidelines is because it was showcasing clips of a bullying incident regarding Casey Haynes that happened 8 years ago. What pisses me off about that entire situation is the fact that I was using that clip to showcase what can happen when someone snaps after being verbally bullied for so long, and how verbal bullying can be just as bad as physical bullying. How verbal bullying can hurt someone as much as a kick or a slap or a punch. And I was showcasing what can happen if somebody snaps after being verbally bullied for so long. I was promoting anti-bullying with this video and including that clip to showcase what could happen. That's exactly what I was doing, and I got frickin' dinged for it. So then my curiosity got the better of me, and I did a little bit of digging. I went and I searched Casey Haynes into the YouTube search bar, and all these videos come up. They're mostly, you know, news outlets covering the story of what happened, and they all have the same frickin' clip in them. Meanwhile, their videos, from what I can tell at least, don't seem to be getting dinged for community guidelines. Mine did, though. Is it because they're news outlets? Is that why they're, how I feel at least, supposedly exempt from this rule? Because if that is, in fact, the way that it is, and I'm only going off of speculation, okay? If that is the way it is, it's bull. It's so much bullshit. The community guidelines are there for everybody to follow. It doesn't matter how many subscribers you have, how many views you have. Nobody should be exempt from following community guidelines. And if they are, well then that's crap. And that's so unfair and really pisses me off. Again, I'm only going by speculation, but it's ridiculous. The whole situation in general with COPPA and the suppression of viewership when it comes to creators making more mature, edgy content, because that's what they probably are gonna have to do to keep ad revenue flowing in. It's a pain in the ass. Uh-oh, I said the word ass. Oh god. Oh no. Is YouTube gonna give me a community guidelines strike now? I know I might be overreacting a little bit, but the annoyance is real here, okay? Like, honestly. For some, YouTube is their only source of income. So to suddenly get an 80 to 90% decrease in their salary, that's a big thing. If you make more mature content, YouTube will suppress the viewership of your content, and not as many people will see it. It might not even reach those who you want to see it or who are subscribed to your channel to see it. Honestly, I don't know what more to say. Like, I really don't. All of this, everything that's happening on YouTube, it makes me fearful for the future. Like, what the hell else is gonna happen? What else are we gonna have to put up with? Like, I don't know. Now I realize why so many people have been either thinking about leaving the platform or leaving the platform altogether. Because all YouTube cares about is brands and advertisers trying to compete with big streaming services like Netflix, and they just care about the money. Maybe YouTube, you should be focusing on helping and supporting your creators. Put the you back in YouTube. Because right now, things are looking really With that being said, you guys, I'm sorry that this was a rant video. I'm sorry my last video of the decade was a rant video. Sorry. But it needed to be done. I needed to say all this stuff. It's been on my freaking mind for the last, like, week and a half. And I needed to say it. So, thank you guys for watching. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. Click that little bell down below so you're not missing notifications for when I upload new videos. Guys, hopefully I'll see you in 2020. Keep being awesome. And I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.